All right, so I'm about to acid stain my floor, and before I do it, there's something I gotta do first, and that is I gotta wear my spiked sandals. These spiked sandals I also bought from Direct Colors, just as the acid stain. And the idea of using them is basically not to have shoe marks all over the floor. So let's open them up and let's get assembled. So here they are. You get basically 2 shoes and all the nuts and screws to get them set up. One of the things I like about these ones is I saw others online, and the fact that I like about these ones is that the straps come already attached. Others that I saw, they came in the box, so you actually have to do all of this yourself, which can end up being a bit, at least more problematic or just time consuming. So let's get ready for the nuts and screws. I'm gonna take everything out here just so it's easier. So you get all the nuts and screws, and you also get this tool, and I'm gonna get it close up. So basically this tool, what it does is it helps you tighten up the nuts just so it's easier. You don't have to go into your toolbox, or maybe you don't have one. It comes in very handy. These are the screws, and of course the pointy part goes down. If you get to see it down here, this is already shaped as an hexagon. So basically what happens is when you put the screw in, it's gonna lock itself right there, so it won't move. That way, when you wanna put the nut in and tighten it, all you have to do is press your finger, and it's gonna help you tighten the nut. So it's semi-tight, and then afterwards you can always come in and just give a little push. So I'm gonna go ahead and do all of them now. In total, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They're very pointy, so you want to be careful you don't hurt yourself trying to do this. All right, so I got them all in, and what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna softly put the nuts in. Again, I press with my finger so it doesn't move, and then I tighten the nut just enough for it to stay fixed. You have all your screws already in. So now all you gotta do is come in with a little tool and just make sure they're not extremely tight, so that when you actually have to take them apart to store them, like if you want to store them in the box, it's gonna be a lot easier to get them out. I like the size of this because if you use a bigger wrench, you might tighten them too much. You might use too much force. So I think this is the perfect size. You're done. And now all you gotta do is do the second one, and we'll put them on. All right, now I got my 2 shoes ready. It took me about 4 minutes to get them both ready. So that was pretty fast. Now time to wear them. All right, so I got my work boots here, and I've got this little mat, because the last thing you wanna do is you don't wanna scratch the floor with these pointy screws. So which one is the right foot and which one's the left? That is a great question. The way it works is it will come set up already like this. So your foot is supposed to go in here, and then you gotta tighten it. So wherever this strap is facing outwards, that's your foot. So in this case, it's facing outwards to the right. That's your right foot right there. Just like a sandal would work, actually. But just in case you've never worn sandals, that's it. So I like to, because my shoes are so big, I like to take it fully out. And then there's a Velcro here, so you can actually adjust it to your size. Then you tighten these up. Just make sure it's not gonna move. And then you come in, you loop it, boom, it's ready. Easy. Now let's do the other shoe. Loop it, and tight. There we go, we're ready. So let's stain some floors.